Hello and welcome everyone to Tarot Ranch. I am actually doing it differently. We have a little time constraint. You might have noticed we're a little behind schedule here. So what we're going to do is, instead of individual zodiac signs, we're doing elements, zodiac elements. So whether you are, let's see if I can do these in order. So whether you are fire, earth, air, or water, and that I'll lay those out as I get to the cards. And of course, anything, the point is what works for you. Let's see, and this is for the coming week, starting today, the 3rd, so it'll go through the 9th. Just going to take a look at sign everywhere, sign. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So, of course, I was shuffling before. I won't shuffle after. Let's see. One of these. Okay. I feel that feels good to me. We're all about feeling here. So, one card for each of the elements. So, for Aries, Leo, Sag, fire signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, look at you. And I'm going to do some subsequent cards. Let's see. So first up, we have the, I'm just going to take them in order. First up, we have the fire signs. I'm just going to move those up. First up, fire signs, starting with a King of Cups. Interesting card for a fire sign. Now, of course, it could represent you if you have, maybe you have significant water in your own chart, or it could indicate another water sign that's around you. King of Cups. What do we have for fire signs? Fire signs. Hierophant reversed, 10 of Swords, and Page of Cups reversed, which could represent just a younger energy, a younger person of the water sign. Okay, so okay. Hierophant, it's that sanctioned or institutionalized. So for things like marriage, that is the sanctioning of a union. And here we have it in reverse. So if we're thinking about marriage or in the midst of one, or if we're presented with that as a possibility, we're thinking, not so thrilled about that. Not going terribly smoothly. And here's the thinking. You're thinking about it. 10 of Swords. You're like, there's a level of anxiety here. It's just, no, I'm not sure I want to go the way that this is the tradition. And you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I don't know if this would be, maybe you're seeing someone with children. Maybe you're thinking about children or thinking no children for you. And, or here's another thing. What if there might be something you don't know? Yeah. Well, yeah. A real basic interpretation of something you don't see, something you are unaware of. Nine of Cups. So it's less than our full wish fulfillment. One second. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Huh. Well, it's interesting because this covers so many more people if we go all of the fire signs. And yeah, there's just not happiness and satisfaction here. I can say that. Let's see what else we get. Queen of Wands. Now this could represent you, male or female. But what I have to ask the question of is, or is there a level of competition with another fire sign? Because something is very unsettled here. I think it's more suspicion, because we don't have a fact coming out here. What we have is there's Ten of Swords. You have the mental anguish. We have the Nine of Cups, which really is fear. You're afraid when you think you're not going to get what you want or you need. So again, a fear of, you could have fear of commitment. You can have fear of the unknown. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay. Those of you that have been here a while, I'm like, I actually like going off on the deep end. So here's the deep end. The Devil and the Seven of Cups. There could be, I would take this as, there could be someone that you want to be committed to, you're very attracted to, you want to be, so to speak, involved with, but you have these fears for a very good reason. No. Take it for what it is. And the simple fact is, choose wisely, or put it another way, don't complain if you make that choice. You know there could be better choices out there. You're like, well, I love him, well, but it's like, is that really what you want? Is that really what you want? And even if there's not an overt problem, this could be codependency. It could be there's something in your relationship that's kind of addictive. And it could be, so to speak, good addictive when you're super happy, but you know it's not productive. You're like, well, we just spend our time, making jokes. I actually had an office mate once, and I told him, I said, well, we were in the same office, and there was a proposition that we might have to share offices. And I said, we could never share an office. I said, we're just too happy all day long. I said, that's not what work is about. I said, so time to get real, get over whatever this state of euphoria that is potentially preventing you from you kind of need to come back to earth a bit here. And the Seven of Cups is stating, you know what, you have other choices. You know that on a scale of 1 to 10, even if you feel like it's a 10, there are other issues here, like are you ever going to get down to work? Is it ever going to be productive? And the reason you're running this through in your mind is because you know it's a problem, and it's a problem for you in terms of who you are and what you want to achieve. And frankly, you probably want this person, whoever this is, to be more like you, but they're not. The fact is you have choices which are more compatible with you. That's the way I'm taking this. I'm sorry, but that is your reading for the fire signs. And that one, we are done. Number 2, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the earth signs. Pool in reverse. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. Probably not the time to get out on that deep end and go, I know you know what you're doing, or you think you know what you're doing, but if not all the pieces are in place, let's just see. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, of course, the best thing here, 6 of Wands. Victory. Hello. 2 of Swords. And also because it's with the scales, I'm thinking this is just, it just feels out of balance. Now, usually we think the 2 of Swords is decision making. And, oh, okay. So reversed would be delayed decision making. And that could be your best choice of action. It could be you just can't make that decision right now. Because when you do, you get victory. The 4 of Pentacles very simply says, in the meantime, hold on. Not the time to jump. Whatever you're thinking, whether it's jump jobs, jump relationships, it's like for some reason, it simply shows that when you get the chance to make this decision, you will choose well. In the meantime, hold on. So quick and easy for you, earth signs. Okay. Number 3, which are the air signs. King of Pentacles in reverse. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I wonder. The Star reversed. 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands reversed. So, our hope and our healing is delayed. Five of Cups, a loss. And the 4 of Wands, again, typically more favorable, but in reverse. So we start with the King of Pentacles. So it could relate to either a person or a money situation, money, finances. I think it's money in this case. It's like the loss is really, it may not be speculative. It could be. It could be maybe you spent a little too much over the holidays. Maybe expenses came up. They were a little more than you were expecting. And frankly, you haven't healed from the financial strain. So you're going to have to kind of pull back a little. And the Four of Wands, whatever that, you like to be sociable, you like to party. So the Four of Wands is, guess what? This is not party season. Party season is over for you, probably for a little bit, little bit, until you can recoup. That is what this, I believe, this healing. So I don't think there's a problem refilling the coffers. It just takes however long it takes. There we go. Oh, goodness, did I spill all over myself? Okay. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, always, the water signs. Talking to you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we start out with the world. Oh, you're going to take over the world. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Could be. Oh. Wow. Okay. 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords reversed. Ah, okay. 10 of Pentacles. Well, I don't think this could be, well, I think this is very simple. You're, usually, we see the 10 of Wands as a burden, but the fact is you're doing what you got to do. It's like, I got to work, I got to make money, I got to whatever it is, you're like, I'm doing it, but you're fine about it. It's not a burden to you. You're like, this is just what I have to do. Or this is what I want to do. It's not exactly, the happiest, but it's, no, this is what I got to do. And you're doing that in order to keep or secure your future, your happy future. And you're happy to do it. You're like, I can do it. I can do it. I want to do it. I'm happy to do it. Okay. So, what can I say? I think this is phenomenal for the, I'm almost afraid to pull another card. Do I need to pull another card? Well, Knight of Cups reversed. Oh, let's see. Well, in the context of this being 4 water signs, I think you could be dealing with a, I think this is, so to speak, an outsider. Could represent a coworker or just someone in your life who isn't quite, they could be resentful. They could be kind of bitter in their own lives. And you're like, no, I'm doing my thing. And they're like, so this is the naysayer. This is the contrarian. This is, and I see them, they're just sitting out there. And frankly, they want what you have. They don't see you working. I mean, you are working hard, but they don't recognize it as that, or they don't recognize that they can do it and have it for themselves. They're probably coming to you and going, oh, can I borrow this? Can I have this? Would you get this for me? I mean, this is, unfortunately, you've got a little bit you're, like I said, you're dealing with the stuff you have to deal with. This is this is the mooch. You got a mooch out there. And it could be an emotional mooch. Maybe they need your time and your attention. But otherwise, I'd say you are just fine, at least for this week. So that is what we have for our water signs. And that's everything. Thank you for joining me. And oh my goodness, I think that's it for now. I just want to send my thanks. I hope this is helpful to you, and we'll see what we have for next week. Take care.